Whatever you're experiencing in life right now, you deserve it. The thing is, a lot of times we don't take accountability for how we've gotten ourselves into the situation that we're in. But there's a beautiful reverse to this, and that's when you create the life that you've dreamed of, you'll know that you are responsible for making this happen. About a month ago, I was in Bali, and the other day, I came back home after staying there for 2 months, and I'm taking a walk outside, and I realized everything that I've set out to do in the past 2 years, I've done it. About a year ago, earlier in the year, I was in France in 2023, and I remember setting a goal to tell myself every single day. I would write it on a piece of paper. I'm going to be in France next year by May of 2023. And I just kept telling myself that until it was true. Now, I don't believe in all of the BS law of attraction stuff where you just like tell yourself this to tell yourself this, but like thoughts attract like. If you tell yourself that you're going to do something enough times and you have a history of doing what you say you're going to do and making it happen, what do you think the odds are of you actually accomplishing that goal when you tell yourself you're going to do it? So for me, I set a goal that I'm going to move out by the end of this year. I don't know how it's going to go, but I know that I have a track record of saying that I'm going to do this and it's going to happen. If you ask my family, when Andrew says he's going to do something, does he do it? The answer is yes. This is the type of person that you want to be. Somebody that is reliable. If you can count on yourself, other people can count on you. And if you can count on yourself, what you say is going to happen ends up happening. And so the truth is, everybody is self-made, but only the rich will admit it. Because we don't want to admit that the situation that we're in right now is 100% our fault. And if it's not our fault, it's our responsibility to get ourselves out of it. So if you feel a certain type of way about life, you have to ask yourself, what did I do to get myself in this situation? What did I do to make myself feel the way that I do? No one's coming to save you. Only you can do that. So I ask myself sometimes, and you probably should ask yourself this too, what is my reason for being here? What is my reason for being on this planet? Plato says that there's something unique to each person that is specific to them to fulfill that nobody else can do, and that's why you're here. There's a reason why you came to this planet. You spawned on this earth. There's a gift that you're meant to give. So why do we all live average lives? Why don't we see past the bullshit and all of this fake reality and just go for what was meant for us? I have a cousin who knows she wants to live in South Korea, and she has her parents and her mom telling her you should go to college just in case, make sure you have a safe plan. Nothing about that is safe though. Nothing about going to college and working a job for the rest of your life is safe. Haven't you realized that it's all a scam? One of my mentors, Jim Rohn, says that you talk about, the business is risky. You talk about traveling is risky. It's all risky. Living is a big risk. So why not take the risks that will make you look back at your life and you'll see that this is actually something that I did that was worth doing? Because this, like, we live in a physical world, but it's governed by so much more than the physical things that we see. This is a spiritual universe. And what do I mean by that? The laws of the spirit and the laws of the universe govern this reality much more than the laws of physicality does. In not Socrates, what's this dude's name? Seneca. In Seneca's letters of a Stoic, he talks about how if you want to be rich, ignore the opinions of others. if you want to be poor, be a slave to the opinion of other people. Because the opinions of other people are endless, but the needs of nature are known. In order to plant a tree, you need to plant a seed. It needs water, sunlight. It's simple, but if you try to please other people, it's an endless cycle of chasing a hamster wheel and trying to get this approval that you're never really going to get. And so, in this life, we have to take the risks that would make us look back at our life and give us a sense of satisfaction, because otherwise, what are you here for? You were meant to do something big. You were meant to take a risk. And you were meant to do something that's going to change not only your life, but the life of the people that are going to come here after you. My parents moved from Kenya, went to college in India, and then came back to Kenya, and then took a trip to the United States, not really knowing that many people. But because they did that, I have the life that I have today. It is your duty to create the most beautiful existence possible. It is your duty to do something that is remarkable and rememberable. That's not even a word, I just made that up. But do something that's memorable. Do something that people look at and they say, wow, I can't believe he took that leap of faith and went to Southeast Asia, not knowing anybody, and just said, I'm going to stay here for a few months. That was me. And that's you too. You have it within you to create the world that you desire. It's a risk. Hopefully it's one that you think that you know is worth taking. Because personally, I've realized that I'll live under a bridge before I live in mediocrity. And I have a beautiful opportunity right now to create the life that I want. And I'm going to do it, and I'm going to go full force. Because if not now, then when? If not you, then who? This life isn't always easy, but when you do something difficult, when you put in the work on yourself, when you chase after that vision, the thing that nobody sees but you create something beautiful. So go do the unexpected. Don't sit here wasting your time and, as a result, wasting your life on something small. Everything you're doing right now and everything that you've been through in your life is leading you towards where you're meant to be. But you have to believe and you have to have faith in the fact that this isn't a normal life. Yours isn't a normal life. This is a matrix, and the reality is, every day you roll the dice. Make sure that you're rolling the dice on the right table, and that table has the greatest rewards. And those rewards come from working hard on something that you enjoy, that is going to lead you to the life that you've dreamed of. So take the bet, take the risk, believe in yourself, and know that it's possible. Over a long enough time scale, if you roll the dice enough times, you'll eventually hit red. So don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Peace.